Hello, I'm Dr. Rafel. Welcome to Eastside Wellness Active Care Series. Today we're going to go over some stretching for the leg. That's below your knee. So we're going to stretch two main muscles, the gastroc and the soleus. And really the only way, in my opinion, to do that properly is you have to do it in all three planes of motion for both muscles, and you need the help of something that's going to raise your foot up a little bit. So in this case, we're using a slant board. If you don't have that, something at least that's you can put up against a wall to put your foot up against, okay? In this case, we're gonna have the patient with her right foot up against the slant board. Hands are gonna be reaching forward to the wall. Her other foot is back on the ball of the foot like she's about ready to start a race, and she's going to push forward through a locked knee. This case, her knee is locked. Her chest can come forward, but the most important thing is how far is her hip moving forward. Many people do this wrong by not really loading the front. They'll just bring their chest forward and they think they're really getting to the lower leg. Now I need your hips moving forward, okay? That's for gastroc. Now, to do it the same plane of motion, but for the soleus, we're gonna do it with a bent knee. So we're gonna leave the knee, it doesn't have to be way bent, but at least off lock, and we're going to bend forward, okay? Next, the patient's going to lock the leg straight. She's going to, again, go forward best she can, and she's gonna hip check or move her hips to the side as far as she can to the right and then to the left. Far as she can right and left, but don't sacrifice the forward position. Don't unload that forward position, okay? And again, just like before, to do the soleus, the patient this time is gonna do it with a bent knee. Again, forward bend though, first go forward, load forward, now go side to side. Great, last plane of motion is transverse plane. This time the patient's gonna put one hand right in the center. She's gonna turn so her navel is pointing that direction as far as she can. And you notice her foot turns out this time so she doesn't fight her own mechanics. And she's going to, with a locked knee, bring that hip far forward as she can again. Don't let your navel rotate back. Keep your navel as far to the front as you can. Then, just like before, the patient's going to do it with a bent knee, tipping forward as far as she can. Okay, now, last one, the patient is going to turn, face toward me, navel comes this way as far as she can. This foot I want a little bit farther in front and pointing at me. Good. And again, now the hip is going to go far forward as she can over that straight knee. And then again now with a bent knee. That's the 3D calf and soleus stretch. Thank you.